The question that undoubtedly crosses your mind from time to time, whether you are following Neville Goddard's teachings, the law of attraction, or any other manifestation-related teaching, is very common. When I first learned about conscious manifesting, I experienced my biggest mental struggle. And since I was in the same situation as you were, I can relate. How can I assume that my desire has been fulfilled if it is not evident in my physical reality? Is the question. Or, how can I think that I already have what I want if I can't see it right now, despite everyone telling me that I do? I can't, though it is not present. Do I need to lose my mind to do this? Should I try to fake it until I make it or not? I'm sure you've gone through it. Not to worry, I'm already here. I'll do my best to put your fears to rest. You really need to be crazy? No, is the response. It's not necessary to be that way. You don't have to see this law through the lens of being crazy or making it up. Neville has frequently discussed what it's like to have a wish come true. You can check out his other book, Feeling is the Secret. According to Neville, pretend that your wish has been granted and keep thinking so until what you are feeling becomes an object. What is the sensation now? Some describe it as the naturalness of fulfilling your desire, while others associate it with emotions. Because I can relate to your emotion and can empathize, this is not about right or wrong. But I'll never experience emotions the same way you do. When a pair of people are in love, there is a wide range of emotions involved that helps you create the sentiments. Some of which include peacefulness and some of which include intensity. Their feelings toward one another are pleasant. No two people can possibly feel exactly the same as you or I do, but we can all identify with it. The essential idea is that your experience of having your wishes come true is particular to you, always an inside sensation. The feeling makes it special. Nobody can actually know that you have had a lovely original experience. Your inner self determines how you feel. We've been taught that material possessions may elicit emotions. Therefore, shopping will make you feel good. You'll be thrilled after getting that new car. I won't say that it doesn't. Naturally, it makes you joyful, since who doesn't enjoy wearing new clothes? It inspires faith in us. But I think we can both agree that it's quite transitory. Prior to purchasing the fancy device, we think that once we have it, we will be content. My experience was the same. Since I've been using an Android device for so long, I considered getting an iPhone. And I was quite happy when I ordered it and received it, but now it just sits in the drawer with my other Android phones. The enthusiasm passed quickly. This helped me to understand something wonderful about people. When observed from a distance, the items are only tools created to carry out particular functions. Much to how the car was created to cover great distances so that we may connect with people who are not nearby, mobile devices were quickly created. All things have a purpose in our lives, but we still give them feelings. This is the issue we run into when trying to give those objects a feeling. If you look closely, we think that once they are with us, we will experience joy and love. I'll feel secure once I receive the money. We continually believe lies such as the one used to persuade you to purchase that cosmetic product, leading us to assume that by possessing something, we will feel something. It never depends on a tangible object. It always depends on you. Even before that individual entered your life, you were able to feel appreciated because of them. There is no love because of you. There is love. That delightful emotion is something just you were feeling and experiencing. The person experiencing such feelings is your inner man. You don't need to pretend. Those who are trying to manifest their ex-lovers are already inside of you. I just have a quick inquiry for you. You adore them, I am sure. But what emotion do you feel is strongest? Is it the desire for something while implying that you don't have it? Or is it the emotion of love? That mood permeates your entire being and is reflected in everything you encounter outside of yourself. The outside environment is a reflection of your inner experience or world. You've probably learned from religions that God is watching and knowing everything. You need to be true to God. God resides within you. In contrast, God is the inner man who is aware of all of your feelings and how they manifest in the outside world. You need to be real in your inner world and understand that you are that inner man. You must be sure that you are feeling it internally instead of acting or faking it in front of others. You need to live that moment within. Search for symbols to represent those emotions, but you never find them. Despite the fact that they give you millions of dollars, nobody can give you a sense of security. The emotion grows inwardly. You are on an inside adventure by erroneously reading the law. Delusions are produced. The law never gave you instructions to feel with the aid of outside objects. Instead, it always told you to feel within so that you may experience it. Always use your imagination to the fullest extent possible if you want to experience it. Do you not feel love just thinking about them? Don't you feel love just imagining about them and making up fantasies in your head regarding them? So, once you realize that your inner experience manifests outside, or that physical reality is a reflection of your inner world, you will understand the solution to this question. When a what isn't manifested in my physical reality, how can I presume it has been satisfied? You are not required to see it. Close your eyes and take that car for a spin in your head. Hold the wheel, feel the leather seat, breathe in the cool air from the air conditioner, and listen to the music. Please, does this make you feel anything at all? Yes, even without the tangible presence of that car, you just felt as though your wish had come true. Just let this feeling continue. How do I continue with what was just visited in my mind? As you would your home, explore it and come back to it several times throughout the day. Close your eyes, give that person a hug, feel the warmth of their body, touch their hair, hear their voice, and stay with them throughout the day. Even though you can't see it with your physical senses, your imagination will assist you feel as though you have that desire. Your inner man is the only one you need to appease, and he requires no external symbols. Make use of your imagination to feel things that are not physically present. I'll share with you a quick tip that I use to attract excellent things into my life. In the beginning, I didn't do it on purpose because I didn't know the law. It was going well because doing this activity made me feel important and valued prior to knowing the law. By abusing this tactic, I put myself in a terrible situation that further mirrored my reality. I wanted to make changes in my life even though I had no idea why it was happening. At that point, the law appeared to me and things began to make sense, which transformed my experience of life into a wonderful one. Most of you are aware of this trick or activity, and if your life is not going well, you may be abusing it like I did in the past. The tip I'm providing is that you should listen to music before going to bed because it can be a terrific method to modify your mood. You may modify the way you think about a problem by listening to music that makes you feel good. This is especially true right before bed. Different songs can create different emotions in you. Some of you will ask, what's new about this, even though you already know it's nothing new. Some of you are regularly listening to them. But the essential thing I want you to remember is to listen to them before going to bed. Sleeping is a very reviving action that greatly influences your everyday life mentally. It calms you down while physically recharging the body and repairing cells. Impressing your subconscious mind is beneficial from the standpoint of manifestation. Neville Goddard has devoted an entire chapter to the topic of sleep in his book because it is such a crucial aspect of life. The secret to sleep is emotion. The natural entrance to the subconscious is the life that takes up 1/3 of our time on earth. Man enters the subconscious to form his perceptions and hear his instructions during sleep and during prayer, a state that is similar to sleep. The conscious and subconscious come together constructively in these situations. He makes it quite obvious that your subconscious impressions and sleep patterns shape the circumstances and events that occur in your life or the lives of your children. They are created in the likeness and image of your deepest emotions, which they might let you know about. The events of your life are expressed in your deepest emotions. Additionally, whatever is on your mind as you fall asleep determines how you will express yourself during the remaining 2/3 of your time on Earth when you are awake. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe for more such videos. Thanks for watching.